life was being the owner of something. And instead of being myself, I was my next greatest, newest thing. I'd look at my new boat, or look at my new bicycle, or look at my new whatever it is. And I decided that there had to be an easier, better way to live life. And so I thought I would try this. This is what we call a minimalist life, a life in which we're not looking for the next greatest, biggest thing to live, but we're looking for the smallest thing. It's what we call less is more. And it's hard to see that. As human beings, it's hard to see that if I have less gold, I really have more gold. I have more gold in that I have less to take care of, I have less things to worry about, and I have more other things to look forward to.
That's very, very important. Second question: are you afraid of living on the streets, or do you have a protection plan to confront any violence, threat, or things that you encounter kind of dangerous on the street?
I have a tremendous amount of faith. I believe that my destiny was written the day I was born, and that whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and I can't prevent that. I don't have a defense plan. I don't carry a weapon in my car. I don't believe in using weapons. So in that sense, I don't. I do use as much common sense as I can when I am out there, because you never know. I can also cause my own problems. So for example, at night when I park, I try to park my vehicle so that it's not in an easy line of traffic. I'd look at the place where I'm parking and I'm thinking, can somebody just come along and hit me? Am I sticking out too far in one place, or am I in the middle of a parking lot somewhere where a drunk might come through and hit me? And also I try to choose my parking places carefully, because I obviously want to stay out of bad areas of town, and I want to stay out of the spotlight of the police. I know that the police are very vigilant in especially wealthy areas, and so I stay out of those really wealthy areas. But I know that some bad guys are pretty active in the bad areas of Colorado, of Denver, and so I stay out of those areas too. So there's a certain degree of common sense, but after that, what more do we have? There are no guarantees.
Wow, that's profound. That's profound. What would you say to the people that they wish they live an experience like this, and they have wanted all their lives, but they haven't decided and they haven't done it? What would you say to them?
No one is guaranteed tomorrow. What we have is right now. And so if there's something that you want to do in your life, then I strongly encourage you to grab hold of the opportunity and do it. Live your life like every minute is an adventure, and you'll have no regrets. I know people who have gone to their deathbed, and as they're lying there, they say, oh, I wish I would have done that. And they didn't do it. And unfortunately for them, they didn't have the courage. Have the courage to live your dreams. And you'll find that once you've lived one dream, that the next dream will come along, the next big adventure will come along. But also I would say that every day is an adventure for me, that nothing is constant, that I'm prepared that change can come to my life. And maybe it isn't what I want, but it's what I have to accept.
Wow, that's very good. That's very good. Okay, one last thing. What do you think about these people that they are against any of this kind of lifestyle or adventures? There's people that are against it. So what do you think about them?
There are small-minded people everywhere, and what I want to make sure is that I'm not one of them. It's unfortunate that one person would say, you can't do that, and it's not affecting that person at all. I'm not parking in their front yard. I'm not littering on the street. I'm not doing anything that would affect them negatively, yet they don't want me to do this. And I would say to them, mind your own business. Go find your own adventure. Quit being so secure in your life, because nothing is that secure. And I would encourage that person to open their minds and be a little more willing to let other people have their own experience. Maybe I'm not living the way you think I should be living, but what's the problem? I'm not living the way I think you're not living the way I think you should live. I don't think you should be have so many things in your life that you're vomiting in your things and your money and your possessions. And if that's how you want to live your life, I'm not saying anything about it. So go do it. But please, don't say bad things about people who want to live in an alternative lifestyle. We have our right to live our lives as we see fit, as long as we're not affecting the rest of society.
Wow, that's good. Now, for the last question is, how has this adventure affect your spirituality?
I think I've had a pretty good spiritual base, but every time I test myself, I find my sense of spirituality growing, because it was always there. But if you never test your spirituality, sometimes you don't know. It's like a lot of constants in life. You never know you have it until you test it. And so I find my spirituality, I wouldn't say blossoming, because I've had a lot of spirituality in my life, but I am reaffirming that the spirituality that I have is there.
Very good, very good. Okay, followers, we talked to Team Painter, and for all of those that they think they want to do it but they haven't decided, here's the advice of Team Painter. Thank you, team, very much, and God bless you.
Listen, every one of you can do this if you want to do this. Never let somebody throw cold water in your dreams. Anything can be done. You just have to decide that it's out there and you want it.